about Central Pneumatic 40-pound capacity sandblaster cabinet. Now, this thing's pretty cool. Have a few complaints about it, but overall, if you don't want to get into it, I think it's a good buy, especially when it's on sale, if you need to do small parts. So, first things first about this. The one thing that I really disliked about this thing was assembling it. It was a pain in the butt. It's definitely, if you got some buddies, get them to help out. It's hard to reach some of these nuts on the other side of these screws. And literally, it's all individual pieces. So this is an individual piece. This is the sides, which creates some seaming issues. The foam that they give you, if you over tighten one of the bolts, you're going to end up with a bad seam, and sandblast material is going to come out. Now, for what this is, and for the other comparisons out there, they're all built like that. The higher dollar ones, when you get up into $1,000, that range, those things are super nice. This isn't $1,000, so it's like a tenth the price. So you kind of get what you pay for there, but it's definitely worth it. One thing I'll definitely recommend: hook up a shop vac. You're not going to see in this thing, and it's not the Central Pneumatic one. It's all sandblasters. You need to be able to clear the cloud of dust that you create in there. The other thing is, before you buy a sandblaster, realize that it takes a ton of air. I have a 10 point, I don't know, let me look. I lied. Yeah, a 10.3 CFM at 90 PSI, 60-gallon tank. Won't keep up. I'll get about 3 minutes of full air PSI, and then 5 to 6 minutes of about 80 PSI. It'll hover around there. And then anything below that, it's not worth blasting. So if you're doing big parts, just be prepared. You're going to be there for a while, waiting on your tank to recharge. And again, something against this, that's all sandblasters. Sandblasters take a ton of air. So try and match, if you can, a high volume, high CFM air compressor for this cabinet, or even their standalone cabinet, or even if you're using one of these, which we'll have a review on this one in a little bit. They all take a bunch of air. Quick note: the glass on this thing is glass, and that means it's going to break if you over tighten it, which happened to me. Nothing against the manufacturer. I definitely over torqued literally every one of these things trying to make a good seal, but you really don't need to. Just hand tight is about all you need to do, and you won't crack the glass. One nice thing is they do include, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 film sheets for the inside, so you don't end up etching your glass. You'll make the film cloudy, and then you can just replace that easy. One thing about this, the light that comes with it is a piece of junk. Go ahead and just assume you're going to have to put another lamp in there. Ironically, the Harbor Freight flashlights are brighter than the light that they put in there. So it's wired. You could wire up something else if you wanted to. I put one of those little cheap $10 clip lamps in there. But overall, cabinet's awesome. Even with its flaws, which is really a flaw of all sandblast cabinets in this price range, anything under $500 really. And so for this one, for the price, I think it's definitely a buy. I've gotten a lot of use out of it. I sandblasted that whole thing with it, and it didn't really take all that long either, and did a really good job too. Okay, so there you have it. Central Pneumatic, 40-pound capacity. I definitely recommend it if you're in the market for a sandblast cabinet. Yeah, one thing people have asked, it does not do rims. Unless you're doing like 13-inch Daytons, it's not going to fit. The cabinet's big, but it's just not big enough to do any real size rims. So you could expand it if you wanted to. You could definitely buy 2 of these, weld them together, make a new top form. Really, if you're going through all that, though, just build your own. Really, with the sandblast cabinet, the only thing you're getting is, gloves and a window, and place for the media. So once you see them, you'll see that building a bigger one is pretty straightforward. Although I will say it's probably going to cost you a lot more money to build one yourself out of metal, just with the cost of metal nowadays. But yeah, so overall, I definitely recommend it. Hey guys, don't forget, giving away some icon tools, an extendo ratchet, added that to it, a couple of little things we haven't shared with you yet. But we're giving them away once we hit 1,000 subscribers, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and get yourself entered into the free drawing. Alright guys, now on something serious. How does the Central Pneumatic 40-pound sandblast cabinet fare in a zombie apocalypse? Really? Other than storage and blocking a stairway? I don't know that you're going to get a zombie inside of it to do any sandblasting to it. So maybe a 0 would be my best bet. It's big, it's heavy, it's not something you want to lug around with you. If you have one on the site you're at, like I said, block a doorway or stairwell with it. But overall, it sucks for the zombie apocalypse. Sorry.
Hey everyone, just want to let you know I'm not affiliated with Harbor Freight and they're not sponsoring me yet. I'm just doing this because I love Harbor Freight and all their tools. I've had lots of great experiences with them and they're always helpful. The staff is really knowledgeable and it's really, for the most part, the best bang for your buck. So just want to make it clear, definitely not sponsored yet, Harbor Freight. Call me. And I hope y'all enjoy the videos.